Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the MGM Grand here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter, Mr. Bob Arum. My name is Mark Chinook, and boy, oh boy, have we been waiting to get this one on. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. It is the WBO, WBC Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. Jose Ramirez taking on Viktor Postol. It all goes down August 29th. That's Saturday night, 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern on ESPN+. You heard it. It is the WBO, WBC Junior Welterweight Championship of the World on ESPN+. We have a stacked card, and we got to get them weighed in, and that starts right now. Let's bring out the first contest, scheduled for 6 rounds. 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Javier Martinez, and his opponent from Houma, Louisiana, Rance Ward. First on the scale, Javier Martinez. $159.5, 159.5 for Javier Martinez. Next on the scale, Rance Ward. $164.1 for Rance Ward, 164.1. Scheduled weight, contracted weight on this bout is 163. 163. Do we want to bring out the shield, or we give him an hour, come back? We'll let him discuss. This is scheduled for 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Javier Martinez taking on Rance Ward. 6 rounds in the middleweight division. There it is again, 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Javier Martinez, Rance Ward, 6 rounds in the middleweight division. We are moving right along. Our next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds. 4 rounds in the bantamweight division. Please welcome from Brooklyn, New York, Justice Bishop Bland, and his opponent from Fontana, California, Gabriel Murataya. First on the scale, Justice Bishop Bland. $118.7 for Bishop Bland. Justice Bishop Bland, 118.7. Next on the scale, Gabriel Murataya. $119.6 for Murataya, 119.6. Four rounds in the bantamweight division from Brooklyn, New York, Justice Bishop Bland. From Fontana, California, Gabriel Murataya. 4 rounds, the bantamweight division. Our next bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the lightweight division. Please welcome from Fontana, California, the name sounds familiar, Raymond Danger Murataya, and his opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, Cesar Flaco de Oro Valenzuela. First on the scale, Raymond Danger Murataya. 135.4, 135.4 for Raymond Danger Murataya. Next on the scale, Cesar Flaco de Oro Valenzuela. 134.9 for Valenzuela. 134.9. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the lightweight division. From Fontana, California, Raymond Danger Murataya. His opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, Cesar Flaco de Oro Valenzuela. Murataya, Valenzuela, 8 rounds, the lightweight division. Our next bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the welterweight division. Please welcome from Fairmont, West Virginia, Cody Wilson. And from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Elvis Rodriguez. First on the scale, Cody Wilson. $142.9 for Cody Wilson. 142.9. Next on the scale, Elvis Rodriguez. $143.9. Elvis Rodriguez. 143.9. This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the welterweight division. Cody Wilson, Elvis Rodriguez. 6 rounds in the welterweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to weigh in our co-feature, scheduled for 10 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Please welcome, presented in association with Dennis Benoit's Live Co-Boxing from Cornwall, Ontario, Canada, Tony the Lightning Lewis, and his opponent from South El Monte, California, Arnold Barbosa Jr. First on the scale, from Ontario, Canada, Tony the Lightning Lewis. $140.3 for the Lightning Lewis. And his opponent from South El Monte, California, Arnold Barbosa Jr. $139.2 for Barbosa Jr. 139.2. Contracted weight on this bout is 140. The Lightning Lewis is going to reweigh. We'll bring in the shield. Gentlemen, please, if you would. 140, the contracted weight. He weighed in at 140.3. Give us just a second. This is our co-feature, 10 rounds in the junior welterweight division. From Cornwall, Ontario, Canada, Tony the Lightning Lewis. From South El Monte, California, Arnold Barbosa Jr. 10 rounds, the junior welterweight division. Lewis Barbosa Jr., 10 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to weigh in the main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. We talked about it earlier. We've been waiting for this bout a long, long time. The WBC WBO Championship on the line. Please welcome to the stage, presented in association with TGB Promotions, from the Ukraine, Viktor the Iceman Postol, and the WBO reigning champion of the world from Avenal, California, Jose Ramirez. First on the scale, all the way from the Ukraine, Viktor the Iceman Postol. $139.7 for the Iceman. $139.7. It's now time to weigh in the champion, the reigning WBC WBO junior welterweight champion of the world, Jose Ramirez. $139.8 for the champ. $139.8. Ladies and gentlemen, it goes down tomorrow night, Saturday, August 29th, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern on ESPN+. The WBC WBO Championship of the World. Viktor the Iceman Postol. The champion, Jose Ramirez. 12 rounds in the junior welterweight division. The WBC WBO Championship of the World, Saturday, August 29th, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern, ESPN+. This is boxing. This is Top Rank. We will see you tomorrow night.